Welcome back, family. This is Phil with the Marriage Promise Journey YouTube channel, and I got a word today, but I just want to let everyone know that I've been away for a little while, and took a step back, spent some time with God, worked on some different facets of my assignment that need further development and stuff, and so that's where I've been. It's probably been about 10 days, I suppose, since I posted last. And of course, a lot has happened in the news since then, but we're not going to get into that at all. And but we're coming today with this word: the power of letting go. The power of letting go. And on my marriage promise journey here, I'm on the walking out a God-ordained marriage promise, and I'm in separation from my God-ordained spouse, future spouse, and so we were in contact for about 20 months, and we've been in separation now probably 6 or 7 months maybe. But anyway, right before we got in contact, the Lord had spoken to me about just letting go of my family. I had did 5 years in prison, and when I got out, I had kind of left my life on hold because I was estranged from my children for the most part. Limited contact with some of them, and they were traumatized and hurt because their father went to prison, and so they were in their teens, late teens when I went. And then, but when I got out after 5 years, I had limited contact with, with them. But so I kind of left my life on hold so I could be there for them, and help them and see to what degree, they wanted to relate and have a relationship with me. So in that respect, I was, about 5.5 years. My life was kind of on hold, waiting to see what's going on with them. And, right before I actually met my God-ordained, the Lord had revealed my kingdom assignment. He revealed that to me first before he confirmed that I was walking out a marriage promise. But he had told me that to release my, let my children go, and I did. I said I have to move forward and fulfill God's purpose in my life and throw everything, all my attention, all my resources, all my time into my kingdom assignment. So, and I did that, and as I threw myself into my assignment, God has since restored in a whole new level and dimension those relationships, and it's just been wonderful. And spent time with them over this past week or so that I've been, off of YouTube, and getting closer to them, reestablishing, just deeper communication with my children, and appreciating them, enjoying them, and, having heart-to-heart communication, and, talking about the things that, we regret, or the things we could have done different or better. And, it's just a reestablishing that connection. But, as long as I had my life on hold, none of that, everything was still in limbo. And God told me, you have to, you have to put me first, and you have to fulfill your assignment. You've waited 40 years for me to commission you for this assignment, and you can't hold it up waiting on them to see if they're going to be a part of the quote unquote the old dream. So I had to let all that go. I let it go. And so yeah, my previous marriage and that dream was that we would be family in ministry. And you know but I had to let that go. And I'm on my God ordained assignment that He planned for me before the foundation of the world. But this restoration of relationships never would have happened if I hadn't have let them go, focused on working on my assignments, doing the things that He told me to do, and launching out in faith, taking action. You have to take action and positioning myself. And in the course of the time, I was aware of who my person was, but I didn't know I was in a marriage promise scenario at that time. But once I let go, God arranged for me we met online, and we got involved with, she helped me on my kingdom assignments for about 20 months, and we got to know each other. We were in touch several times a week, and during that time. And yeah, so now, I still focus on my assignment. I'm enjoying my restoration season, and looking back how that had I not let go when God was saying, things would still be held up, and if you're in separation, you need to let go and let God, so to speak. That's such cliche and Christianese, but it's really true. And I have peace. And I know from previous experience, 40 years ago, I walked out a kingdom marriage promise. Someone who was approved for me at that time entered into covenant, so God had no one else for me. And I stood, and He brought it to pass after 3 years. And yeah, that was that dream, and God used that relationship. But I knew from experience that there were going to be seasons of separation. We were never separated after we were married, except when I went to prison. But leading up to our marriage, we went through 2 or 3, I can't remember, maybe 4. I did a video on it, and but anyway, seasons of separation. If you want to listen to that one, watch it. But yeah, so I knew from that time and being discipled in the church I was going to, that I need to release that to God. So I had peace. I knew that there would be a time of separation with my God ordained at this time. So I have a lot of peace about that. I mean, it's in the other scenario, there was no counterfeit involved, and there is a counterfeit involved in this situation. But I'm the better choice. I'm the better candidate. And yeah, so I'm not sweating anything. This is God ordained. This is the best that He can think of. Okay, so if she misses out on this, that's all on her. But yeah, there's power in letting go. And yeah, so I want to get this word out to encourage you that you can trust God with your marriage promise, with your person. And you do pray for them as the Holy Spirit directs, and you give him praise and thanksgiving that he's going to do it. And yeah, I won't go any farther because it'll be leading into the next word that God has given me. But I love you guys, and I missed you coming on, and you guys are in my prayers, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope this word gives some insight, and it's been a blessing. Love you.